Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kellyanne from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. I'll be taking a look at your recent past as well as your present and near future energies for you. And I'll also be looking at any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through. I'll also be asking Spirit for advice and messages today to help you along on your soul's journey as well. Okay? I've already pre-shuffled with your energy so that we can get started. Please remember that if this reading does not resonate with you for some reason, Leos, please be sure to take a look at your moon, which is your emotions, your Venus, as well as your rising signs, because you may find some information there that can be helpful for you as well on your soul's journey, okay? So as a side note, if any of you Leos have your moon in Libra, tonight is actually going to be a full moon in the sign of Libra. And with that, remember that Libra is the sign of balance. It's a sign of partnerships, about falling in love, closely relating to someone else. Libra is all about, making things just and making things level, seeing the other person through the eyes of love, because it will change your perspective, right? It's time for you to make a decision about something, and possibly it's a good time for like a makeover, something, focusing on yourself for a little bit too. That's okay. But overall, when the moon is in Leo, it's about a win-win, right? It's about you win, I win, a sense of balance, a sense of being level. And that's what is all about the sign of Leo, especially in the full moon, which kind of speaks to your emotions, okay? So if you do have a moon in Libra, please be sure to light those intention candles, speak your affirmations and your intentions out loud tonight, okay, guys? All right, that being said, a little side note, this is a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo, okay? So let's begin. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed over, thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and your protection. As I attempt to interpret and clarify these messages and advice that you are channeling through me today, Spirit, I ask that you please be as clear as possible so that I may interpret them correctly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers. So right away, coming up as your current challenge, Leo, we're having the Death card, which is major for Scorpio. They'll see this card and they freak out. Don't freak out. The Death card has to do with change, okay? So what I'm strongly getting, if this is coming up for your obstacle, Leo, is that you or your person, somebody here that you're involved with, I should say, is having a hard time letting change happen. They are resisting possibly something dying out, okay? Or you may be having trouble coping with something that has ended, okay? You may be having difficulty dealing with the fact that something is over, okay? So we're going to be pulling some cards to see what is going on. So there could be two scenarios there, okay? We have the Justice card, major for Libra. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. All right, Leo. So what I'm strongly getting here with these cards, let me move them down so that you can see what's going on. Got them in the field here. What I'm strongly getting is, in the recent past, either you or your person walked away from this relationship with this Eight of Cups, okay? Now, by walking away, you may have felt like justice was served, or if your person walked away, they felt like justice was served and that the wrongs were set right. Whatever was showing up as an obstacle for you guys, or if there were legal matters or whatever it was where somebody felt like they were being treated unfairly, the wrongs were set right and somebody walked away. Now, I am seeing that somebody here wanted to leave the past behind them and move forward to more calm and peaceful territory, right? Now, this person may be this King of Wands, which could be you, Leo, right? Because Wands are fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, this is a mature masculine energy. This is somebody who typically always goes after what they want. They're very self-assured. They're very driven, very motivated, very passionate. This could be somebody who wanted to start a new beginning because you have this Ace of Pentacles here. So maybe they realized that there was a new opportunity here that they wanted to pursue, and they decided to leave the past behind them and walk away from a relationship, in which case justice was served. here. Now, you do have this Knight of Swords here. Knights, especially when it's in reverse, this card has to do with someone who's very inconsistent, very impulsive. This is somebody who typically does not think about their actions before they take part in things. They don't really see the consequences of their actions, and they don't really care about how their actions influence other people or how they impact them emotionally, because they're so impulsive and they can be a little bit rash, a little bit harsh in their decisions. So it's possible that if this is you, Leo, that maybe your behavior maybe led itself to this ending and you're having a hard time dealing with it, or possibly your person was the one who walked away and pursued a new option here with the Ace of Pentacles, and that is causing the same in the other person. Okay, so let's clarify these cards and see what's going on here. Okay, so tell me about this Death card, please, for Leo. Why is this coming up as the current challenge? Death has to do with change, right? Because what happens after death? It's a new beginning, a rebirth. So it's really called the Death and Rebirth card. It's like something ends and a new cycle opens up. So why is this posing as a challenge? What's going on? Okay, so I am seeing the Two of Wands here. This is exactly what I was saying. You or your person had to decide what you were going to do. Okay, you arrived at a crossroads in your relationship and you were trying to make a decision. Am I going to stay, or am I going to possibly pursue something that I feel more passionate towards, a brand new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles, moving into the future, right? So it's like making a decision that will profoundly impact your future moving forward. So you may have been having a hard time doing that with this Death card, accepting that something was over and having to move forward. So this is why it's coming up here. Exactly what I was saying. Okay, so tell me about this Eight of Cups. Who walked away and why? All right, so I am getting the Strength card. There's your card, Major for Leo, and the Six of Swords. So with the Strength card in reverse, I'm strongly getting, Leo, that this separation led you to feel very defeated. You felt like you were not strong. You felt very weak, in fact. You had a hard time relying on yourself and counting on yourself to pull yourself through this. And it all had to do, again, the Six of Swords is coming out again, being able to leave the past in the past and move forward. So this, it had a profound effect on you. So it's possible that your person walked away, or if it was you that chose to walk away, either way, it kind of left you in a place of feeling very defeated, depleted, feeling not strong. Let's go ahead and check out the Six of Swords. Why is it here twice? Why is the Six of Swords here twice? Something was left in the past. Why is the Six of Swords here? Why is the Six of Swords here? Okay, I'm getting a bunch of cards that want to come out. We have the Moon, and we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Both cards are in reverse. The Moon is major for Pisces. The Moon has to do with something that was being hidden from you. Something that was not clear, or something that was obscure in your relationship. And you wound up arriving in a place in your relationship where you were becoming very disinterested or bored, or very kind of at a place where you felt like very despondent or apathetic, like you were just not interested anymore. Like even if this person was trying to offer you like a new way of seeing things, or, oh, here, let's do this, or let's try this, or they were trying to kind of offer you this new kind of olive branch, maybe, or something, you were just like, you know what, I'm good. I'm going to kind of go within and kind of sort things out on my own. I'm going to figure this out on my own. I want to go it alone for a little bit. So that's the sense I'm getting with this Four of Cups, right? It's just this overall lack of disinterest. And it could have been that you maybe felt like this energy that this person was bringing maybe just wasn't good enough for you. Like you were feeling like, you know what, I can do better. Maybe. Let's see. Now, I believe you had similar energy in your last reading, if I'm not mistaken. Now, here we have the King of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles also in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting is the King of Swords is air energy. So it's Libra, it's Gemini, it's Aquarius, doesn't have to be. Typically, this person is very much able to make decisions logically, be objective, not bring their emotions into this problem solving. But when it's in reverse, this person is having a very hard time leaving their emotions out of it. right? It's very hard to make logical decisions sometimes when our emotions run high. You have this Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is you or your person juggling a lot back and forth on their plate and trying to kind of find balance here in a certain situation, but it's like not really making a decision. It's just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Now, this decision may have had something to do with finances or financial stability, but it could be choosing between two persons. It could, excuse me, this is my puppy. My puppy is growling at his reflection in the fireplace. Puppy is 11 weeks old, and puppy is still doing all those cute puppy things that they do. So, a little bit nosy sometimes. Okay. Now, you do have the Chariot card here, which is major for Cancer, right? So the Chariot, apologies. So with the Chariot card, it's like you decided that this energy was just not good enough for you anymore and you wanted to move forward. You wanted to pursue something new. You wanted to, go off on your own and move towards your goal with this Chariot card here, okay? So let's move on, Leo, to your current energy. Let's see what's going on. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords. So it's like you possibly were waiting for some kind of clarification or some kind of like aha moment or like some kind of like epiphany, which didn't come. You were not able to receive clarity about something that you needed to, okay? Now you also have the Three of Swords, which is a card that represents heartache and heartbreak, all right? You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and you have this Four of Swords. So what I'm strongly getting here, Leo, is that something had transpired that caused you a lot of pain and heartache, okay? And you started to realize that you were not stuck and bound to the situation. Maybe previously you thought you were, and you didn't really see a way out. But then as time passed, you kind of realized, you know what? I can take these shackles off and kind of go off on my own. I can do my own thing. But it's showing me that currently you're healing with this Four of Swords. Currently you are in this place of, self-reflection. You're thinking about things, you're problem solving, you're kind of looking at what transpired. You're using your logic to kind of logically, sort this out and see what happened. Now with this Ace of Wands though, I'm strongly getting in your current energy, you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So it's like right now you're having these missed opportunities. And perhaps you're having these missed opportunities because right now you're just not ready to move forward because you have this pain and heartache card, heartache and heartbreak, and you have this healing card. Right now, I'm strongly getting that you are healing. You're healing from something and you're not ready to go off on any new adventures right now because you have to, let the wound heal first. You can't just keep sticking a Band-Aid on and expecting to move forward with the open wound. You have to let the wound close. You have to let it heal. You have to take the time that you need to sort things out, right? Let's talk about this Three of Swords. What was painful? Tell me about this Three of Swords for Leo. Right, yeah, I'm getting the Five of Cups, exactly what I just said. It's like you right now are healing from something that was very painful. Cups are about relationships, they're about emotions. You're trying to move past something that made you very sad, something that hurt your feelings, something that left you with a sense of remorse and loss and sadness and grief. And you're trying to move past that. So right now, there may be opportunities coming in, but you're just not ready to even welcome those or perceive those because right now you're healing, which is exactly what I was saying with this Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. Okay, so let's move to your near future placement, okay, and see what's coming around the corner. Spirit, can I have some cards? Thank you. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune, that's always good, Judgment in reverse, Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay, Hermit is major for Virgo. What I'm strongly getting here is that you are going to be receiving a stroke of good luck. Like the life never stays the same. It's always changing, right? In the near future, things are changing toward the better. Okay. Now, what I'm strongly getting here, though, with the Judgment card in reverse, this is major for Libra, is that you have to be very careful about missing the signs and ignoring the red flags here in order to make a decision. And this decision is going to be about being able to work together with someone to collaborate, cooperate in order to achieve like a final project or like arrive at an end goal between two people. Now, I am showing that in the near future, you're going to kind of go within and spend some time alone, trying to reflect and do some introspection, self-reflection, problem solving, trying to figure out what happened here. Because something was obscure and something maybe, had come to light after the fact and you were kind of like very confused about it. So the Hermit card really is like telling me that you're going in to kind of shed light on a situation, but it has to be done on your own in your own time. Okay. Now with this 10 of Swords, I'm getting that, you had a very painful ending, right? Again, with that 3 of Swords. And with the 10 of Swords, it's like you wanting to just put that in the past. You want to let it go. You want to release that energy. You want to heal from whatever it was that caused you this pain and suffering and move forward. But I am seeing that you're going to do that with this Wheel of Fortune as long as you don't miss the signs, right? Because the Judgment card really speaks to you being able to kind of forgive yourself and others for past transgressions. It's a redemption card. It's about you kind of releasing negative energy and allowing divine intervention and healing to come in and kind of take over and guide you through this journey as you move forward with your self-healing and whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. But when it's in reverse, you could be ignoring the signs, or you could be maybe not paying attention to what it is that you need to in order to do that. So let's clarify this Judgment card in reverse. Oh, here's one. Okay. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. So this could be you, like when you're in this hermit mode, kind of deciding how you want to plan for the future. This isn't like a quick fix. This is more like an energy of like long term. Like, how are you going to plan ahead and problem solve? How are you going to, make this work for you? How are you going to invest your energy or your time so that down the road you can better, reap the rewards of what you've sown? That's really what the 7 of Pentacles energy is. It's like taking the time, tweaking, problem solving, and being cognizant of the fact that this is not a quick fix. This is going to be something that, will not take place or will not come to fruition for a while. But you have to be okay with that, right? And that might have to do with this 3 of Pentacles energy, something that you might be working on or working toward with the stroke of good luck that you might be having. And that will allow you to leave the past behind you and kind of, have this Wheel of Fortune moment here. Okay. So let's take a look at some energy from Spirit, some advice or messages for my Leo viewers here. What advice do you have for Leo moving forward? What do you want them to know? Advice for Leo, please. Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands. You're still having a very hard time making a decision at this crossroads, right? Let's see what's going on. Can I have some more for that 2 of Wands? Basically, what I'm getting is you have to be very careful and think wisely, okay, about your choices. Think about what you want to do and where you want to end up. You have this Knight of Pentacles. Yes, this is all about planning. What did I just say? The Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable of all the knights. This is a planner. This is slow baby steps in order to plan ahead for what it is that you need to accomplish down the road. Okay? This is somebody who's, responsible, practical. You can rely on them. Okay, so the message I'm strongly getting from Spirit is to take your time here and make sure you're going through the motions and taking the baby steps that you need to plan ahead for your future. Okay, can I have one more for that, please, Spirit? Okay, and I'm getting the World in reverse. The World in reverse is not being able to master a life lesson in order for you to have closure or in order for you to have completion with the situation. So what I'm strongly getting here, shh, stop. What I'm strongly getting here, apologies. What I'm strongly getting here as the advice from Spirit is in order for you to be able to close out the cycle, you have to start being more responsible. You have to start planning. You have to start investing for the long term. You have to start looking at things from a perspective of not trying to always have a quick fix, but possibly being patient and waiting things out so that you can arrive at a place in your future that is satisfactory for you. Okay? Let me just get one more. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting the Five of Swords. You really need to possibly apologize to your person, or this person needs to apologize to you for things that happened in the past that maybe led the two of you to walk away from this with a very icky feeling between the two of you. Because some things may have been said that were very hurtful, and some things may have been said that left one of you or both of you feeling very upset. It was like you were fighting, in order to win the battle, but then you lost the war because things got out of hand, right? And, unless you do that, unless you kind of try to take back the things that you've said, not that that's really possible, but try to make amends here, you're not going to be able to close out the cycle, which is what you need to do, and you're not going to be able to move ahead and make an accurate decision about your plans for the future. Okay, so that's what I'm strongly getting, Leo. I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. If so, please like, comment, share the video, and of course, always subscribe. Subscribe. Every little bit helps my family, and I appreciate your support so much, you guys. I hope to see you at your next reading, and please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart. It's so important. Thank you, and God bless.